some of them with you during the lives earlier in the summer. I'm going to hook some of the beach roses, and we're going to talk some blueberry recipes. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And I am excited to be here with you, and I'm excited to have you because I know that so many of you come into the studio and tell me that you look forward to it. And I know a lot of you are watching on our website. A lot of you watch on YouTube. A lot watch on Instagram, and lots watch on Facebook. And I know that most of you actually don't watch live, but we're going to continue to go live because there's just something about the energy of me doing it when I feel like you're here with me. It makes me feel, I don't know, it's easy. So let's look at these little rugs. So these are all going to go in 6. So when I have a 6x6 frame, a 6x6 rug, I make the frame a little bigger. So we're just having frames made that are just like 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. So I love the song, Little Pink Houses for You and Me. So I often do a pink house from the John Mellencamp song. This is just a soft lavender field. And I drove by a lavender farm the other day. It was so beautiful. This is asters, and asters come in September. The first flowers of the last flowers of the year around here, really. And then there's just a couple of little rust-colored houses, rust and green. I don't often do green houses because I often have to put the landscape in. And then I'm playing with my wave theme. I've been playing with the wave theme for years. This was the little gray house with the rose field. And I love how when you go by an abandoned house and everything's grown up around it. So this is a little purple trim. And then there's a nice little field rug. So these are just some of the little rugs that I've made over the summer. And I'll be doing some more as time goes by because I'm so thankful for hooking because I've learned so much from it and gotten so much from it. And I just feel so blessed to be able to do it and to have that place that I can go. So we have a big question for today, ladies and gentlemen. And everybody, we have a big question. And the big question is, when you cook with blueberries, what do you make? So this is part of our Blueberry Festival. And if everybody could join in and tell me, you can put the recipes right in the comments of our website or on YouTube or if you put the comments during the live on Instagram, they don't show up later. So you can put them in later, or you can put them on the Facebook in the comments. So we're looking for blueberry recipes. And that was a note from Roberta Hancock sent me a note and said, wouldn't it be great to share some blueberry recipes? So this is what I made on the weekend. I was like going to make a blueberry, what do you call that when it's a pie, like a rustic pie? What do they call that? Oh, look at the two I'm asking here. Lorna will only bake a traditional pie. Angela, what is that called? Somebody please mention it in the comments. It's like when you roll out your crust and then you just kind of put the blueberries in it or the berries and you just roll it up around it. I know this word. Anyway, it's just a rustic pie. I can't believe I can't remember. Anyway.
Galette?
A galette. A galette. It is a galette.
A cobbler.
Thank you. Well, a cobbler's different. A cobbler has a biscuit dough on top usually. So I was going to make a galette the other night because I was having people for supper on Friday night. And as it turns out, when I went in and reached in, I had a graham wafer crust in there. And I love graham wafer crust. Like I had a bought-in graham wafer crust. I had gotten a couple picked up earlier in the year. I thought, what if I took that graham wafer crust and I put my blueberries in it and I put a little sugar, but not much, like just a little bit, and a little flour. And I did that. And then I took a half cup of butter, about 3/4 cup of oats, and about maybe half cup of brown sugar. And I made a crisp and I put it on top of the 5 or 6 cups of blueberries that were in the graham wafer crust. And then I baked it. And it was delicious. So it was like a crisp with a graham wafer crust. So like everything I love, brown sugar, butter, all together, and graham wafer crumbs, whenever that combination comes in, I know I'm going to be happy. So that was my blueberry recipe that I just kind of hammed up. Now, we're getting near the end of this. I'm going to turn this around. I need to hook upside down sometimes. And I'm going to work on my sky today as we chat.
I'd like to get a blueberry, was it blueberry grunt? Can I make that?
You could make that.
Is that hard?
So no, usually what it is, blueberry grunt is normally blueberries in the pan with a bit of sugar, and then you make a biscuit dough and you put it on top of it. And so you have like this pudding, right? Like this deep. That's what I know blueberry grunt to be. But I have this feeling that there are different versions of blueberry grunt. Are there not, Lorna? Do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. But there might be some different versions of blueberry grunt. So I am not going to look at that picture too much. That picture, when it's right in front of me, I'm just going to put it away. Made my coffee. Have a little drop of coffee. Okay. So we had a good week. The 10-minute-a-day kit has retired. We are going to retire some of our kits in the next few months, I think, because we just need to make room for new kits, new ideas, new thoughts. And September, oh, September. So, okay, do you guys find September a little bit sad, Angela? Like the end of summer? Do you, Lauren?
Yes.
Yes. It's a kind of a sad, so understand, everybody, that everybody's going through this transition now. It's not just you. That's the thing. Because I feel like it's just me. I feel odd or a little lonely or a little weird or something. And just know that like a lot of people are going through that with you. Like we're all kind of, it's a seasonal thing and we're all going through that together. And we're all like looking to get our school supplies together, for the fall. And I know it's just a metaphorical school supplies. It's not literal anymore for us, for most of us. But that we are all like, it's a normal thing to be going through a feeling of transition and maybe a little unsureness or even a little sadness, I think, as September rolls in. It's hard to say goodbye to the freedom of summer. I don't know what it is. What is it about summer that makes us feel younger and freer? And what is that, do you think? You guys got any
Outdoors
thoughts?
and sunshine.
Outdoors and sunshine. Yeah. Yeah, just I don't know. It's so easy to dress. You just need put on a little dress and a pair of flats and away you go.
And it's easy, right? And like in the wintertime, it's easy to get homebound.
It is.
Right?
Yeah, you see less people.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's easy to not get outside.
Yeah, it is. You get in the habit of staying in. And, my house is very wintry. That's what I've noticed. Like everything, I have like wool throws around there and I didn't really make any changes. But now I just when I come back when I come into the season, I usually like to change things, but I didn't really change anything for summer. But now I think I need to sort of change things out for fall. Like maybe, I don't know. Do you do that? Do you like change out what's on your table or what's on your counter a little bit? Or do you guys anybody do that?
Sometimes little knickknacks and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I need to sort of perk it up. So like last night I lit a candle during supper just to sort of, oh gosh, get a little, I don't know, a little life. And I baked a chicken because I just needed that smell, the smell of, I need to get used to those kinds of changes again because, it's coming whether we accept it or not, right? And September is a beautiful month. So lots of warmth and sunshine.
Just what's coming.
You do. You know that winter is coming. Yeah, I know. It's sort of
because September is a beautiful month.
September is beautiful. October is beautiful here.
But you just know what's coming.
You do. Yeah, you sort of know what's coming. So we're all going through that little transition. If you're going through it, don't feel alone because you're not. You're not alone at all. There's a whole bunch of us going through it with you. So for me, September is a time like now I want to learn. I want to learn online. I want to go, start meeting people who maybe we stopped meeting for the summer or things like that. I'm just get back into my routine. So you can see that I'm changing, like all of these blues are working beautifully together for the sky. I'm not following the directions on the image. I'm just making my own sky and kind of trusting my intuition in terms of color and, making transitions. don't really like how that's going. I got two that are wrong here. I'm going to take this one out. Excuse me, please. Sorry. Okay. I like hooking these soft summer skies because I find them quite easy because the colors are all so kind of close together that when you have all your colors already worked out, you can almost sort of go in any direction and be okay. And so we have some blues that are kind of blue-green here. So, you know, Angela, what's happening today that's making your nerves all jittery besides coming into September? What's your trouble? Do you want to show her, Lorna? Do you want to put her on film for a second?
No.
This is what we do to Lorna usually. We always show her dress. Or I love your green top.
That is pretty good. What's stressing you out today?
Mm-hmm.
The two men working out in the front of the building.
Angela, that sounds like two men are working out in front of our building. There's not two men working out in front of our building.
Sorry.
There are two men doing something in front of our building.
They're doing something in front of the building. It's stressing me out.
It's stressing you out.
Yeah.
And why is it stressing you out more than anyone else?
Because they told me that what was supposed to happen might not happen because it might not be the correct size.
And you got scared.
I got sick.
So do you guys remember a few months ago that we had Angela show us some sign options? And someone suggested, we had different suggestions from all of you, and we incorporated maybe 2 or 3 of those suggestions.
Yeah, we did.
We did. We really appreciated it. We also sent out the newsletter and we showed the sign. So today is a day where they are giving Deanne Fitzpatrick's studio a little makeover, aren't we? We're getting a little makeover, aren't we, Angie?
We are.
We're getting a little makeover. You know, like, I loved the sign I put up there. When I put a sign up, like, I don't know, 16 years ago, I think it was like, oh my gosh, you've put your name on a sign downtown. Who the hell do you think you are? Like, it felt like that. And I remember waking up in the middle of the night and thinking, oh, who the heck do you think you are? Like, what is going on? Like, what are you doing putting your name up? And that was a little sign on Electric Street. And it just had my name on it. And it was like, I woke up in the middle of the night and, what are you doing? And then I went back to sleep. And when I woke up in the morning, of course, it was okay. It was like, yeah, that's what you're doing and you're going to do it. And sometimes you just got to stick your foot in the water. And I love Brene Brown. The one thing she says is, you know, if you're in the arena and you're doing your thing, then it doesn't matter what everybody outside the arena who don't go in the arena are doing. You said you like that too, Angela, don't you? You were talking about that one time. You know, it doesn't matter what people think of what you're doing, as long as you're doing good, of course, you know. But if you're just trying to go out there and live your life and do your best and use your gifts, because that's what I'm trying to do in my life, really. I'm lucky. I have this gift for rug hooking and I love it. And I believe in sharing it, because when you share your rug hooking, you never know what you're sharing. But truthfully, when you're sharing your gifts with others, you never know what you're sharing. So this is something that I wrestle with a bit, like how the outside of the studio looks and how I've changed over the years, because we have changed as a community. Like, it used to be just me and Louita, and Norma, and Brenda. And we used to work in this little space, and we were doing, you know, a little bit of kits, and now we're doing lots of kits and patterns and lots of yarn and lots of supplies. And we used to just use wool cloth years ago, and now we use wool cloth and yarn and everything else. And there's a lot of changes. So we evolve. I've evolved as an artist, and I've evolved as a human being. And I know that you all have too, because we change and we grow. Can you think of yourself, Lorna, like, what were you like, I don't know, what were you like 20 years ago, and what are you like now? Or 18 years ago, because that's what we were going with, 16 or 18 years ago. What were you like then, and what are you like now? How are you different?
I'm just shyer then.
You were shyer then.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Angela? 16 years ago. How are you different than you are now?
I'm more confident now and more sure of myself.
Yeah.
I think.
That's what we get with age, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think. Well, not always, but it's one of the things that we can get with age if we're paying attention and working on ourselves and thinking. It doesn't just come. That's the thing. Like, you're not less shy now because you didn't work on it, Lorna.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, we work on it and we become different. So I feel like Deanne Fitzpatrick studio has changed. And when I would look at the sign outside, I thought that doesn't really reflect our website, and it doesn't really reflect what we're doing on the inside either. And the inside of the studio, I meant, and it doesn't reflect my insides. And so we have a new sign, and you gave us some feedback on that sign, and we listened, and we're going to go out after a little bit and have a peek at that sign. Oh, that's just wrong, that color together.
And hope there's no typos.
Well, if there is, Angela, you know what? If there is, what are we going to do?
Nothing.
We're going to fix it.
Lord is nothing.
We're going to get up there with a Sharpie marker, and it'll be you. And white out, no. If there's a typo, we'll have to fix it. We won't be happy, but we'll have to fix it. But there won't be a typo because we checked it. Like,
Ugh.
we measured twice and we cut once, hopefully, right? That's a carpentry thing. You know that, Angela?
Yes.
Measure twice and cut once. So that's hopefully what we did, was we measured twice and we cut once. Anyway. So this guy is almost done, really. How long more time do we have, Angela or Lorna?
We're at 17 minutes.
Oh, okay, great. So I'm going to dig in here. I want to get some more of this pink in here.
I think it'll be fun to post kind of like a before and after.
Yeah, I think
always
so
like
too.
seeing those things.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone for your suggestions.
Yeah, there were some
was
good
good.
suggestions. Yeah. So we don't have a studio audience today, Angela?
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week? Yeah. We laugh. We're just kidding.
Somebody emailed.
We're just kidding about the studio audience. But lots of times people come and they like to be there when we're recording the live, and it's fun. We're having a good time here. And it's good Lorna does the recording of the lives, because she works in the basement a lot. So, and really, Lorna, this summer I hardly saw you.
Yeah, no.
I know. You've been busy. I've been busy. Yeah.
Trying to get stuff done.
Yeah.
And every so often we get a smell that comes up from the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Lorna making muffins.
I didn't know where she was going to go with that.
Yeah.
I was like, are we going to be talking about sewage or what? What is happening here? This is the joy of being live. I'm like, what? Yeah, and to get that smell. And what did we smell yesterday?
Chocolate chip cookies.
I know.
Well, it was Grayson's last day, and he wanted cookies, so
He works at Man's Horse,
so
and she made him
to
cookies.
make him cookies.
We have she does it in an air. What are those called? An air
It's
fryer.
like a
right?
toaster.
It's like
oven,
a toaster
air
oven,
fryer.
air fryer. Yeah. So I hope those blueberry recipes are coming in, folks. We're interested in what you're making with your blueberries. Write the whole recipe out. People can copy and paste them into their pages or onto their document, or email them to themselves.
Igor's wife made like a
Yeah.
blueberry custard. Or
Yeah,
maybe,
it's
or-
like a blueberry cheesecake or something.
was
Did
good.
you have any of that, Angela?
Yeah, it was
Delicious.
good.
Yeah. Oh, and Donna brought in a blueberry cake. So we have had our own little blueberry festival this week here, haven't we? It
Yeah, but it was coffee.
was coffee cake. Oh, there's coffee. There's no coffee in coffee cake, though.
Really?
No. It's just usually like brown sugar. It's
Oh.
like brown sugar and butter on the
As
top.
soon as I hear coffee, I'm like,
You're
"Yeah,
out.
not
No,
for
no.
me."
Coffee cake is just like, I don't think there's coffee in
Oh,
I
I
think
have
you
no
eat
idea.
it with coffee.
I just assume that's
I
what
don't
it was.
know. I'm not
It's
sure.
good. Really good.
Did you know no coffee taste?
No,
No.
it's lemon, no coffee.
Lemony.
Oh,
Lemony, it's good.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
There's still a piece left, I think.
I think she was hoarding it.
She's hoarding it. Tell Lorna there's coffee in it.
Yeah. Tell me.
Tell Lorna there's avocado in it. Tell Lorna there's, well, you like lemon. Yeah, you like lemon. Okay. All right, so this is almost done. I might finish this week. And then I'll show it to you when it's all done. And then I don't know what we're going to do next on the live. I have to think about what project is going to be next on the live. You know what I might do, Ange? I might take up like one of our older kits and just pop it on here.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I think I might. I don't know. I haven't got it figured out yet, but I'm kind of thinking about it. Or maybe I'll do like just, I haven't done an original on here for a long time too. I could do that. Just come up with an original design. We sold lots of rugs in the last couple of weeks. People coming in and buying rugs and ordering online. It's been great. Thank you to those of you who have. I appreciate that. Okay. Get this blue up here. Yay! So in honor of the Blueberry Festival, what did Terry pick out for wools, you said?
She picked out some blueberry field colors.
Blueberry field colors. Let's go have a look and see what we got. And then we'll go outside and see what's happening. And you know, this is the risk. When we go outside, it's possible we'll lose you because of connections and connectivity. So I'll say goodbye before we head out. I don't think I'm going to put much of this dark in the sky, just in case. So let's have a look at our Blueberry Fields wools and our blueberry colored wools. Let's see what Terry picked out. Here's the sky. It's coming along pretty good. One of the questions sometimes people ask me is, in the inspiration sessions, I'm often working on a very, like one of my original designs, and I'm showing you exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like here, I find with a live camera, it's hard to do that. It's hard to let yourself get in the moment because you're very conscious of what you're doing. And also this is like partly we're just having a little fun here in a lot. And so the difference with the inspiration sessions is that I'm working on my original work, and I'm explaining everything I'm doing as I'm doing it. And then we often have a topic that's related to the rug that I'm working on that we're discussing as well. And today, if you are a member of the inspiration sessions, go to your session. The link is in there. At 4 o'clock Atlantic time today, we're having a live Zoom. And we do that about 10 times a year when you're a member of the inspiration sessions. And we have lots of members who are excited and ready for today's Zoom, and I chose to do August 30th because we are transitioning. And it is a good time. A lot of us have been working on the 10 minutes a day project, but we're ready to get into something deeper and something bigger. So come with me 4 o'clock this afternoon for a live Zoom, and if you're in the inspiration sessions, you're a member, then you can come. So what do we got here? Oh, this is gorgeous. I took a skein of this for me the other night. That's perfect for blueberry fields. Terry should be hooking. So this is Cielo y Tierra Rios. This is Rios. And this is from the Rasta family as well. So there you go. And these are all up under new products, right, Angela?
Yep.
Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that.
You ever hooked a blueberry field?
Yeah, quite a few times, but mostly I use a lot of red. I don't use a lot of blue in it, but some blue. This is spruce, the slubby mix, and I love this. Isn't this gorgeous? So look at the blue through here, and then you got the green and the yellow. And remember, when you get some of this, you can cut the skein in half, and then you can have some green, some yellow, some blue, and then you can use the rest as a variegation. That is gorgeous. And then this is Glacier. This is Diamond Luxury Escasy, and it's a really nice thick yarn, easy to hook with. And then we have Sky Above Me in a beautiful boucle, and this is a big boucle. It's thick. And then we have another slubby here called Red Maple, which is perfect for the reds in the fields. As soon as we get a touch of frost, you're going to see reds in those blueberry fields. And we can't forget Homestead. Look at that. Now that's a color that we used. I sold that rug last week that we used it. So this is Homestead, and you saw me hook that on a live earlier, and it is back in stock. I don't know that there's a ton of it, but it's back in stock. And then of course we have our blue cloth, shades of blue. So these are our wools for this week. I want to encourage you. I want to tell you too that we have a little bit of, we still have the blue sky package, don't we?
We do.
Greg made some more. So I think that's a product that he's keeping around for a little while anyway. Okay, so look at the beach roses from here. Like when you stand back and look at it, it's looking really good. So I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna take you with me. Come on, let's go.
Hopefully we don't lose.
Hopefully we don't lose connection, but if we do lose connection, just know this, that I'm glad you were here. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your orders, and so does our staff. And we're caught up on orders now, so if you want something, now's a good time to order. The only thing we're waiting for are the frames for all the Wallflowers kits, and they should be in by the end of the week, or the first of next week, and we'll ship them. And know this, that when you share rug hooking, you just never know what you're sharing. You can be giving people community, friendship, solace, comfort. It's a having creativity in your life and having a craft in your life is a really, really positive thing. So come on with me. I'm going to take you in through the dye kitchen. Come on. Greg's been dyeing here. What's this, Greg, that you've got dyed right here? Earth Blessings in Big Merino. Come on with me. There's Greg. Shauna's over there. And come on with me. We'll go up. Who's in there? Who do we have in there? There's Terry Cove. Hi, Terry. Terry has on a really cute dress today. I love that dress. It's right sweet.
Thank you.
It's really nice. Okay, come on. Come on, let's go see what's happening. Now we might lose. Well, I might lose you. Oh, there's our mystery art project right there. Just have a look at last year's. So we got 2 more left to go for this year. And the thing I want to tell you is that there is a sign up right on the front page of our website for the waiting list. If you're already in the mystery art project, you don't have to worry. You don't have to go on the waiting list. We're gonna email you first. But if you want to get in this project for next year, you got to get on the waiting list. Go sign up on the front of the website. Okay, come on out. Let's see what they're doing here. Oh. Deanne, are you guys okay to be on a live? Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah? Yeah, good. It's a whole new look. Empty. There it is.
Nothing there.
Still empty. This is a sneak peek at the sign right here. You can walk by. Someone had suggested more houses. Someone had suggested a background of sky, but we found that we had to lighten it. And we got, this will give you a little peek here. Right here like that. And then this one here is going on the side on our little poke out one. So that's it for this week's, folks. Thanks for watching. Share your gifts, share what you know, teach people, and don't forget your 10 minutes a day. We're going to make a draw for 1 more $50 gift certificate, and also for the grand prize, which is a year's worth of inspiration sessions. So thank you, and we'll see you next week. See you later from Amherst, Nova Scotia. Bye-bye.